The 7.7 run and gun was an extremely challenging course. Only 7 of the 83 competitors cleared all 7 stages, and 14 were unable to clear any of the stages. That means the remaining 62 competitors failed to complete one or more of the stages, and it wasn't just one stage that was a problem stage. It was each and every stage being challenging. For those unfamiliar with run and guns, the name's pretty straightforward. You pack everything you need to go shooting for an unknown series of shooting stages with only a rough estimate of how many rounds you're going to need to carry. You follow the course until you reach the shooting stages, where you rapidly are introduced to each stage, and then you jump right in. Your overall speed for each event is compared to all the other competitors, and your overall run is compared to all the other competitors. Then you put all those numbers into a mathulator, and winners are announced. Each run and gun is unique, and each competition is unique, both in how they're scored, but also you'll never see an identical stage again. Jumping right into stage 1, my equipment got all jacked up, so Nate and Emily were kind enough to give me their video, and I'll let them introduce themselves before they shoot.
I'm Nathan Wright. I'm a 46-year-old retired Marine. I've been doing this for, I think this is about my 4th year, probably about maybe 20 of them. It's my daughter Emily, she's 17. She started running with me, not actually shooting and competing. I guess it was about, what, two years ago. And for the most part, we'll run together, you know, hang out, and, you know, make fun of each other while we're running and stuff like that.
Stage 1 consisted of shooting 3 small targets 2 times each, from the left and the right porthole, and then off of the tires. All 3 targets were tough to see unmagnified, even at about 100 yards out. The final shot was a hostage pistol shot, and hitting the hostage caused a did not finish, or DNF. I don't think there were any full-size silhouettes on the entire course. Near all were either tiny shapes or reduced-size silhouettes. Feel free to skip around in the video. I have chapters down below. And also, I'd appreciate as much feedback on the videos as you can give me. What you like, what you don't like, or any ideas that you have to make them better. Speaking of better, you need to check out Pseudo's video of the first 7.7 running gun.
Hey, pistol. How many hits? 1 hit. Don't hit the white.
Getting to stage 1 was some FM roads and some back roads, and then to stage 2, you ended up crossing this field and navigating a whole bunch of cows. After that, you crossed over a fence, came up to stage 2, which was all rifle. I'd say most of the targets were about 200 yards away, give or take a little bit, and I had assumed that I'd be using my red dot only, but the targets were so small and many of them blended in well enough where I had to use magnification for the whole thing.
What was that? Yeah! Okay, you got 8 targets. Far left, far right. You're going to engage one of the red targets as well because you've got a white target down. Hit! 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 Red target in the trees. Hit! Hit! White target in the trees. Hit! Hit! Okay, come right, you're coming out of the trees.
To the white?
Yep. Hit! Hit! Next target. Hit! Hit! Next target, keep coming right. Hit! Hit! Last target in the brush pile.
In the brush pile?
Yeah,
oh.
at the edge of a lake. Big hip target.
Is it?
Hit! Hit! Okay, unload the show clear. Head to front, no more finish part.
Heading off to stage 3, we had a boat crossing, which was new to me and definitely fun, and I'm very grateful that I'd streamlined my equipment where I can move more freely and be comfortable while sitting. And I'm going to do another video on lessons learned with gear and equipment soon. After that, we continued through some light woods and more roads on the way to stage 3 and 4, which were adjacent.
Ready?
All the stages had some sort of physical entry fee. Stage 3 required a burpee and a tire flip before getting to the dueling tree.
Does that count? Does that count? Does it?
And the second part of stage 3 required knowing your holdovers very well. The targets were the A zone of a mini silhouette that I don't even know where you find something that small. The pistol targets then were roughly 1-inch circles, and I had never even thought about holdovers for a pistol before, so this was very challenging in being very precise with your shots.
Holster up. I'm going to play on rifle. 10354.
I had a little wait time before stage 4. The people moving and transitioning are those that I observed before me. I won this stage, and all the stage winners received an extra prize from the sponsors, which for me was an Arken EP8. And upon initial inspection, this seems far better than I expected, and I'm looking forward to trying it out. The match director did an amazing job with sponsorships, and there's going to be a few highlighted sponsors below in the description. Stage 4 here had 3 different rifle positions after the sandbag carry. The first was using a chain where you couldn't use a second hand on the rifle and you could not put a hand on the chain. So I leaned into the chain to give me a little bit more stability. You had to shoot 4 different targets, 1 time each. Then you move over to the tire where you shoot 3 targets, each of them twice at 200 yards. Then you move over and there are 2 targets at 300 yards and you have to hit each of them 3 times. A quick little jaunt back the way you came and you arrive at stage 5. This is a pistol only course. You start off by running over an obstacle, under an obstacle, through the woods just a little bit to the shooting position. From there you have 8 targets to hit twice, and then you have to hit the spinner once. And as you will see, I need a little practice on the spinner.
One on each?
Two.
Ah. Dang, I struggled on that.
Continuing the path back the way we came, we come across the pond again, where you take the shortest boat ride ever, and we go to stage 6. Stage 6 is the final pistol round. The first target on this upcoming course of fire was kind of famous because it was basically an 1.5 inch wide bar.
Come on, little drone.
Frisbee, right here, back up. All right. Hey! 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 Get two here, right, back up. Two here. Hey! 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 To the cone! Two targets. Hey! 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 60 seconds on the dot.
Heading to the last stage, we go across a large field, over a gate, over a fence, get trapped in some barbed wire, and finally to the final rifle-only stage.
Name's Derrick. I'm out here with my buddies Payton and Steve. He's in the box right now. We're competing, but we're just having a good time. Our buddy's got bad knees. He's got some ailments, so we're just walking, enjoying our time, learning. Honestly, I've failed a lot today, so I'm learning a lot.
I think Derrick speaks for the most of us that failed somewhere on the course. You'll see in this stage that I end up failing at the very end. I was struggling the entire time, and then right on the last target, I ended up having a bad primer that jammed up my gun. I think he also brings about a good point with running out there with friends. That was fairly common. There was several groups that were out there just having a great time together.
Got that thing here. 4 targets downrange. Once you start on the left side, target yellow silhouette. Yellow silhouette to the left. See it? To the left?
No, man. I don't, oh, I see.
No, that's the yellow circle to the left. You should be first. See it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Despite my persistent challenge of trying to get any sort of visual within the eye box, I really like this course. Shooting where you're uncomfortable or in a cramped position or just an odd position in general, it's always beneficial. You really never get to pick exactly how you're going to shoot. That being said, if someone that did better than me can tell me how you can get behind your scope in that box, I would love a great crash course.
Hey, safe, next to the roll. Jeez. Hit! 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 Okay, platform hold. Hit! Oh. 20 seconds, you got this.
Oh, I'm really jammed up in there.
Long story short, that took a while to clear. Then, after failing 7, came back through that same barbed wire, down some of the same roads you came up in, and back to where you started. And that completed your race.
So, I'm absolutely spent, but I had a great time. I started off real bad on the first one, but I completed it. Did pretty decent on the rest of them for me anyway. And then when I went to the very last one, I butchered that up. My gun got all jammed up with a bad primer, so last stage didn't go very well.
Post-competition had an award ceremony run by the match director himself, and there were a ton of prizes. I believe everyone got something. And I absolutely have to let the most anticipated release from a sponsor have a moment. The link is below.
The Run and Gun backpack, it's a extremely modular backpack that can be ran as an individual backpack. You can integrate a chest rig into it. You can remove the straps, molly it to a plate carrier. It comes with a internal HDPE reinforced molly panel. It's customizable. Has supports hydration, dual ports for your hydration. Also, front pouch, elastic pistol mag or utility pouches. It has a exterior horizontal rifle mag pouch and has exterior side molly as well. So extremely modular. Buckles are compatible with Haley, chest rigs, and Esstac, as well as my own. So if you've already got stuff that you want to get the pack, you want to use the things you already have, you can do that. You can put any type of molly mag pouches on the inside and hook it into any sort of system you're already running. Superior to any other bag on the market, in my opinion.